Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. It is Thanksgiving. It's Thursday, November 28th, 2024, 9:51 p.m. What's going on? All right, well, it was Thanksgiving today. Spent some time with family, did all that fun shit, ate a lot of pie, ate a lot of food. And yeah, so yesterday I was talking about how I wanted to bring my little microphone to the family gathering and ask everybody, hey, did you know I have a podcast? Oh, you do? Or you didn't? How many episodes have you listened to? And do you know what I'm working on? Do you know what I've got going on? And I was thinking about that. It's just not anything past the podcast question. I don't think it's fair because I don't tell my family what I'm doing. I don't say anything. I just kind of post it on social media. Not that I'm anti-telling or communicating with my family about what I'm doing, but I don't put in the group chat, hey guys, so now my next goal is to sign one client by the end of the month, and then I don't do that. Or hey, right now I'm working on building up a fitness business, and I don't do that, and I don't think a lot of people do. People might talk to their family one-on-one and stuff, but whatever, man. I think the start of the show has been shit. I want to restart, but whatever. So didn't do that today. I brought my mic and I was prepared to do it, but how everything was, is this even on, bro? Why is the thing so low? Well, I'm going to pause and see if this is even recording. All right, I don't know why the audio, the WAV file here is so small. So I feel like it's very quiet. I don't know. But yeah, just given the layout and the circumstances of the Thanksgiving today, I don't think I could have gotten anybody one-on-one. I'd have to go grab them and bring them into another room and say, hey, I gotta ask you a couple questions. You mind? So I didn't do that, but I did spend a lot of time with family. I spent a lot of time laughing today, so much needed for sure. It was a good time. I don't know. I don't really have much to say. Honestly, I didn't do anything business related today except Oh, you know what? Here's what I did. So part of the blade for this cycle for me is can't be late anywhere. I have to do a role play. Oh my fuck. Forgot. Got to do that. That sucks, dude. That blows. So I got to do that. And then I woke up today at 5 a.m. even though I didn't work. And I actually like that a lot. So I got up out of bed, came in here to my office space and just started working on stuff. And so this morning I worked on some Black Friday and the scholarship promotion offers. So those will be posted tomorrow. If you've been listening, then you'll have the early access know about what's coming. That's cool. I guess I could talk about that. So, yeah, I'm posting all the Black Friday stuff tomorrow. It's going to be running for a full week. The scholarship is only going to be running for 6 days. That's because the winner will be announced at a specific time. And it'll be one day. Sorry, I'm kind of spaced out right now. It'll be one day before the Black Friday deal ends. And the thought process behind that is if somebody's banking on the fact that they're going to win the scholarship, but then they don't, then the deal is still live in case they want to get something going. So pretty cool stuff, man. We'll see what happens. And I'm not trying to be pessimistic or negative. I'm just being real based on how I feel with everything and how it's been going. I truthfully don't feel like I will get anybody to apply. And if anybody's listening right now, please don't apply out of pity. Like, for real, please don't do that. I don't want that. Don't feel like, oh, he's not going to get me. I'm going to make him feel better. I don't want that, for real. I'd rather have it be 0 and have it really be 0 rather than have it be 10 and it's all people who, I don't know. So, yeah, not to be pessimistic, not to be negative. I really don't think anybody will apply for the scholarship. And the scholarship's free. You just apply, give me the best reasons why you deserve the program. And the best winners are the best applicant who I feel deserves it the most based on what they got going on. That's who I'm going to give it to. So I guess I will have a client if somebody applies, but it'll be free. And if somebody wants to and they don't get it and they want to be into the program, but they don't, then they still have the Black Friday promo to take advantage of. And it's a stupid promo, but I just think it'd be better if I just had clients in the system at this point. I think it'd be better if I had that going so I could polish that off and get everything like that good to go. So, yeah, I mean, like I just said 30 times, not trying to be negative, but I just don't feel like I've been around with this second go around of coaching long enough to build the relationships, to build the trust. I haven't networked as much as I should have. And, I'm glad I'm reflecting on this and being honest with myself, because it forces me to think about what I did good, what I did bad, and what I can improve on. But then it also makes you think, I'm so aware of what I didn't do. Why didn't I do it then? And hindsight's always 20/20. But yeah, I need to network more. I need to message a lot more people. Do you guys remember when I was talking about messaging 100 people a day? Well, turns out that's fucking tough. And I mean, even staying focused to message 10 people, but have them be meaningful comments and find profiles that actually fit my avatar that I'm looking for, that's time consuming, it's tedious, and I'm learning, man. I don't know what else to say. I'm learning, so whatever. But I don't think anybody will apply. I don't think I've made the impact or inspired or made anybody feel like they would want to work with me. And I mean, it is what it is, man. Same with the Black Friday deal. I truthfully don't think that anybody will want to sign up. I really don't think that. And the reason why is because as of right now, nobody has expressed any remote interest. I haven't been getting comments. I haven't been getting any kind of messages. I haven't gotten anything. And I mean, I'm not complaining. It is what it is. And something that I forecasting way into the future, I imagine that I'll be someone somewhere doing something great. And I hope maybe people are asking, hey man, you made it great. What would be the biggest advice you could tell yourself, or whatever? Or that you could tell somebody younger than you who wants to make it big. I don't know. I just think about in the future, like if I was on somebody else's podcast and I was being interviewed, what would I say? And I always think about, everybody's got their quotes and everybody's got their quippy statements and their whatever that make them, they have some kind of thing that they say or story that they tell that people associate with them, right? And the more that I think about things like that, the more I'm like, oh yeah, my thing is I always asked myself, what am I going to do? Quit? And I think about that all the time. Every time, like for example, I've put a lot of work into this promotion and this Black Friday deal, and I've gotten it all hyped up. And well, I mean, with what I can. And I've enjoyed doing it. It's been fun. I've learned a lot. So we're going to put all the stuff out there, see how it does. But yeah, I don't know, man. Yawn. Just pause so you didn't have to hear me yawn. But yeah, I don't know. I guess what I'm trying to get at here, and I've said it 30 times, not trying to put it into the universe that I'm not going to get any clients, but I just how things have been going in the last month and a half, I just don't foresee myself getting any kind of attention. And I don't know when that will start, but I guess it will start when I start getting better at networking and expanding my network and who follows me, who I follow. And it's easy to forget about, because I don't want to be on my phone all the time. And I don't believe that you have to be. But I don't want to have to be messaging people all the time. So I have to definitely splice this up into chunks of the day, focus on that for the day, then move on to something. Today was Thanksgiving. I didn't post anything on my story other than the one more day teaser or the build up. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. And that's it. And then I'm driving home and I'm like, dude, I didn't do anything to better myself today. I mean, I woke up earlier and I made the Black Friday stuff. So I guess I did a little bit, but I just don't like that feeling. And, oh man, maybe this show will be a little bit longer than I thought. I still have to do that role play, dude. Fuck. That's, guys, that's the other thing. So where is it? My crucible is I must get out of bed at 5 a.m. no matter what. So if I work, I got to get out of bed at 3:50. If I don't work, I got to get up at 5 a.m. And I have to. That's the crucible. Because that shit's fucking hard for me to do. So kind of picked some interesting ones to start off the first official Blade cycle here, which again, as it can't be late anywhere, I got to role play with ChatGPT or a person once per day, and then I got to wake up at those times I mentioned, and then we have the rigor today. And the rigor, what did I do for the rigor, dude? I almost had to pause and think about it, but yeah, I was at the gym today, and there was some those hand wipe shits, little particles all over the floor, so I picked up a few of those in my little area and threw those away. That's that. So we're good today. Day 2. Is today day 2? Today is officially day 1, right? Or yesterday was day 1. What? I don't even know, man. Shit's annoying, bro. The fact that I can't remember shit, that's another thing, man. Why can't I remember anything? Was that yesterday? 11:26. So I started. So today is day 2, for sure. Final answer. Because yesterday, woke up 5 a.m. Yeah, okay. So today is day 2. Okay. I'm just writing some shit on my paper here. So after today. All right, anyway. What was I just talking about? I said it's going to be longer. Oh, yeah. So when I think about days like today, yes, I was surrounded by family. Yes, I was surrounded by loved ones. Yes, I had a good time. Yes, I had a lot of yummy food. Yes, I laughed. All that stuff. But what honestly still goes through my head is I don't feel good about today because I didn't put forth the effort or the discipline or the work required to better myself and to uphold the standard that I've set for myself. I feel very short on that today. And as a result of that, I don't feel good. I'm sitting here at the end of the day, I don't feel good. I don't feel like... So I'm not saying that I didn't have a good time today. I'm not saying that I didn't love today. I absolutely did. But I don't feel good. I'm going to sleep knowing that I didn't put in the effort to uphold my protein intake in my diet, my way of eating. I didn't put in the effort to network around and message people. I didn't do the podcast sooner when I could have. Didn't do the role play sooner when I could have. I drank a soda today. That's unlike me. It's probably my third one. I had the cherry citrus Mountain Dew because that just came out again. It's probably my third one this year. I've had 3 sodas in the last week, and I've had 3 sodas this year, my water, I was very slow to get on it. I had a lot of sweets. Like, what am I doing, man? And this is where I believe that the self-awareness comes into play, because anybody who's anybody out there listening will say, dude, just chill. You can have some pie. It's fine. You don't have to, enjoy life. Stop trying to blah, blah, blah. I just see comments and I'll just see other videos. And, dude, I get that 100%, but I don't feel good when I do that. That's what I was going to talk about earlier. So I don't feel good when I do this. Even if I have a good time in the moment, later, when it matters most, I don't feel good. It's almost like when you say something mean to somebody, but it feels good in the moment, and then later you're like, oh man, I was a dick, dude. I shouldn't have said that. It's kind of a similar feeling for me. So I wrote some shit down here, and let's see, is this what I was? No, where did I write it down? I don't know where I wrote it down, but for me, it's trying to get a gallon of water in and trying to get 250 grams of protein in and hit the gym and not miss and record the podcast and network to everybody and read 10 pages out of a book and do double workout, whatever it is, all these things compiled into one day. Yeah, that shit's tough. Yeah, it's stressful. Yeah, it really weighs on you mentally. But the feeling at the end of the day, knowing that I fucking crushed it today. I did everything. And it's possible to do that every day, because if you can do it one day, you can absolutely do it every day. So for me, even though it's hard and it's tedious, and sometimes I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? I would rather live a life like that than ever have a life where there's no pursuit of something bigger than myself, or there's no challenge greater than getting out of bed in the morning. For me, I find a lot more fulfillment in my life when I'm stressed out, overwhelmed, and have so much shit going on. And that's true for me. And I came across this post on Instagram. Let's see if I can find it. It's just some quote somebody said, and I liked it. Let's see if I can find it. It's got to be on the other page. It's probably on Facebook too. Did I take a screenshot? Don't know. Hold on, guys. I'm looking in my Instagram. Here you go. I don't even know who this is by. It's just something I found. But it starts off with, first of all, you're. I'll block you immediately if you talk to me like that. But you're not tired. You're broke. Your life is boring. You're not going at 120 miles per hour. Would you be tired if you flew to another country today? Would you be tired if you were constantly seeing money coming in? No. That's what I thought. Chug a coffee and get back to work. It's far from over. And for me, I took away you're not going at 120 miles an hour. If you're driving in the slow lane, no shit's going to be boring. If you're driving a Lambo at 120, I've never done that, but I can imagine that I wouldn't want to stop. I can imagine it'd be pretty fucking exhilarating to do that. So I resonated with just that one line, because I thought, yeah, dude, that is very true. When I'm not doing 100 different things at once, I just don't feel like I'm doing anything. And man, today was a special day because a tradition my family does is we go around the table, everybody's there, and we all share something we're grateful for. And shit, man, I had six family members mention my name and just said that they were grateful for me and the impact that I've had. And, it's always great to hear those things. But I believe them, but it's so hard for me to see that because 99 days out of 100, honestly, guys, you can go back and listen to the last 60 episodes. I feel like I've earned the right to go to bed twice, maybe 3 times. What I mean by that is I feel as though the progress that I made in a day was worthy of me being able to then stand up from my desk and do something that wasn't work. But the thing is, I want to work. It's kind of a weird paradox. Like I earn break time at work, but break time is a punishment because I don't want to not work. So it's almost like I earned the right to feel. I earned the position to be doing something that doesn't make me happy, but earning that feeling does make me feel good, if that makes sense. So it's like if I really love my job and I work so hard and my boss finally is like, yeah, man, you earned a break, go take a 30-minute break. But then the 30-minute break is what I don't like. But it's a paradox. But me earning that is what I like. Hopefully you guys can understand what I'm saying. I don't even know how to get more clarity on that. But yeah, so family said nice things. It was great. I'm sure half of those people listen to the show right now. Probably listen to this one right now. Probably listening to it as it came out today. But I hear those things and I'm like, I don't have any idea what you're talking about to some extent, because in my head, I am going so slow. I'm making no improvements, no progress. And it's almost embarrassing because I have this fierce ambition to be better and to grow and to better myself. But then I'm like, I haven't done anything. So what are you talking about? And it just fucks with my head, man. So I don't know. I just maybe that's a good thing. And maybe in the the big picture, maybe that's what I need. Maybe there's another quote by Alex Ramosi. Can't remember word for word, but something like the winner's mindset rests between extreme paranoia in the present and unshakable faith in the future. Something like that. Makes it hard to beat a person today and hard to outlast tomorrow. Something like that. Meaning, you have so much belief and faith in your abilities to do the things that you want to do in life. But on a day-to-day basis, on a micro level, you feel like you're not doing shit. But if I have 6 people at a family dinner telling me that I have had this impression on them, or if I've made them think a different way, or if I've helped them, or whatever, but I also feel like I'm not doing shit, then that's probably a direct quote that I can apply to what I have going on. At least it makes sense to me. And so I guess going back to what I was saying earlier, I just find the joy. Joy's not even the right word. It's not fun, dude. I find the satisfaction and the fulfillment. Let's get official here. What is the definition of fulfillment? The achievement of something desired, promised, or predicted. The meeting of a requirement or condition. I think that's spot on, man. I want to do these things in life, and in order for me to do these things, there's requirements that I must meet. If I do not meet them, I will not get closer. If I do meet them, I will get closer. So whether or not they're fun in the moment, or I laugh, or whatever, after I have crossed the finish line, that is where the satisfaction is derived from. So the run sucks, the water station sucks, the view sucks, the support along the way sucks, whatever. But when I cross the finish line, and I now have the confirmation that I did the thing that I said I was going to do, and I know that thing gets me closer to my goals, and that thing is going to bring me closer to everything that I've dreamed of, that's when that fulfillment sets in. And I don't get that unless I am just hauling ass all day. Because I was thinking back, I've been doing a lot of reflection, man. I think back to times in my life that were really great. I'm like, why were they great? And I just try to think about what I was doing. And every time that my life has been good, when I look back in retrospect and I think, yeah, life kicked ass, dude. I was this way. I had these thoughts. I looked this way. I had this going on. Yeah, life kicked ass. When I look back, dude, it's always I was reading. I was hitting the gym. I was really strict with the way that I was eating my foods. I was focusing on personal development over anything else. I was bettering myself. I cut out shitty people in my life. And I was just working my ass off. Like one thing that strikes one time in my life that stands out more than others is when I stood up for what I believed in, as far as one of my best friends goes. And I said, dude, let's just dive into it. Good friend Dominic thought I was trying to get with a girl that he liked. And I said, nope, it's not like that, dude. We just went over here and we did this together. It wasn't like that whatsoever. And I'm telling you the truth. And he thought otherwise. And I said, dude, I'm 100% certain that I do not like this girl. I'm 100% certain that I would never do anything to you. And I believe he took that as me. I don't know. I have no idea. But we were no longer friends after that, I guess. And during that time, I was like, you know what? Yeah, as a friend, he makes me laugh my ass off 100%. And it was a good time. We had a lot of laughs. I mean, we played video games together. We just, He was a very funny guy, and I laughed my ass off all the time. But as a real, genuine, encouraging, supportive friend, I didn't feel it was there. And there was some negativity. There was I hate saying this shit, it sounds so corny, but the energy between us wasn't a productive energy. It was more like, hey, let's bullshit and have a good time, rather than, hey, let's work on our goals and better ourselves and put ourselves out there to. And so when I cut that out, I mean, unknowingly that was even an issue, that I started reading a book a week, which for me to even think about doing now, no way. So anybody who does that, good for you. So I was reading a book a week. I was hitting the gym. I got very lean. Some of my best photos are from that time period. And if that's my biggest goal now, why wouldn't I do that again, So I had a lot going on. I was forcing myself to do shit that I otherwise didn't want to do. And that's a recurring theme, man. It's a recurring theme. Every time I reflect, I'm like, yeah, life was great. It was because I was forcing myself to do the things that I didn't want to do. And I'll tell you what, man, being here, sitting here right now, and just remembering that I have to do a role play, part of me now is fucking hyped, because 30 minutes ago, I forgot that I had to do this. And thank goodness I put it on my wall. I would have gone to bed and failed. I am now thrilled at the fact that 30 minutes ago, Bryson would have gone to sleep. But now, because I made the commitment to do something that I know will better me long term, I'm upholding that commitment. I'm going to see it through. Because I'm doing that, I am now fucking energized, dude. I feel great, because now I'm going to end this, right about to upload it. What the fuck was that noise, dude? Too many noises in this house, man. I just feel excited, because now I get to work on that, get to better myself there, get to learn and grow, just shit like that, man. Sounds whatever, but I don't know, man. So happy Thanksgiving. I'm grateful for every listener on the show. I'm grateful for anybody who's spent their time listening to me ramble on about stuff. Grateful for anybody who shared the show, anybody who's rated the show. Grateful for the one person who left a feedback form description below. Grateful for the people who've listened to the Allegiant Fit and the Allegiant Excellence podcast. Grateful for anybody who's considering my coaching program. I'm grateful for all the feedback, all the nice things everybody said. It's been great, man. So if you're listening to this, I just want to say I'm very grateful for your time. It's our most valuable asset. It's the one thing that we can never get more of, and we always lose every day. Some of us have less than others, and we don't even know. We have no idea what the bank account of our lives look like as far as the most valuable asset, which is our time. It's pretty crazy to think about. Some people are richer than others, but it doesn't seem that way. Other people just waste it every day. Other people use it to the best of their abilities and take full advantage. But yeah, so I guess that's it for today. Just feeling grateful today for sure. Also feeling like my true fulfillment in myself, in my core, is from when I am almost stressed out, overwhelmed, going 120 miles an hour, trying to do 17 different things at once. So much so that it makes me upset. In the moment, it makes me pissed off, angry, frustrated, discouraged. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'll wake up tomorrow and be like, that was whole horseshit. I'm just sharing my beliefs, my thoughts, my decisions, the whole podcast right there. But I just think those things are they're just true. I mean, the whole 75 hard program. I cried in front of my family on day 75. Finished the whole program. I cried, dude. Think about this. I worked out twice a day. Hold on. I worked out 2 times in one day. I read a book. I took a photo of myself. Drank a gallon of water. And I didn't cheat on my diet. And I did that for one day. And then I did it for 2 days. And then 3. Then 10. Then 25. Then 50. Then 75. And then that's all it was for me. I did the thing that I said I was going to do repetitively. And I held true to the commitment. I proved to myself that I could keep promises that I make. I proved to myself that I could uphold commitments that I make and see them through to the end. I proved to myself that I could do that. And coming from a guy who's never been able to do that in his entire life, that was the most amazing feeling. And I think how I get that feeling back is to continue that way of life. And it just so happens that a lot of people think that that is obsessive, and I'm not trying to pump myself up here, but people think that's too hardcore, or there's not enough fun, or there's too much focus on the wrong things. I mean, I guess that's kind of subjective, kind of depends on what you find important, what you deem important, what value points you place on whatever part of your life. But if my goal is to be better, and I don't even know, man, I don't know. It just sucks because, I don't know, man. There's also another video I saw, and it says, if you want to be exceptional, you have to understand that being exceptional means that you are the exception, meaning you are not like other people, meaning you are the one that sticks out and you are alone. So if you want to be exceptional, then by definition, you will be the exception, which can mean that you're alone. Nobody gets it. Nobody thinks the way you do. Nobody, So, not saying I am this or I am that or whatever. But, yeah. So, I'm just very grateful for a lot of things. And I'm grateful for the platform I have here. I'm going to be able to look back one day and it'll be cool, man. So, I'm going to go ahead and end the show. I'd like to do this role play so I can go to sleep. Because no matter what, I have to wake up at 5 tomorrow. It's crazy because I have a day off tomorrow. But I'm forcing myself to wake up. And I think that's good for me. Just a different kind of discipline. Can't be late anywhere. Got to wake up early. Got to do a role play. Which is funny because imagine this. Imagine I wake up and I don't go anywhere. Well, I can't be late to anywhere, so that's off. And then if I do my role play in ChatGPT or role play with a person first thing in the morning, then the only thing I have left to do for the rest of the day is some microscopic detail, which is the rigor. And then I have to wake up the next day at 5 a.m. And if I have nothing going on, oh shit, oh man. I think I say oh shit when I yawn because it hides the silence of, or hides the pause of my yawn. So if I say oh shit, then it, but yeah, anyway, I mean, if I have to wake up at 5 the next day, then it's easy. I just go to bed on time. So there's nothing hard about this. It's just everything's time management. Everybody has the same exact 24 hours per day to do whatever they need to do, whatever they signed up for, whatever they put themselves into. It's just how you allocate the time. Everybody's given a puzzle. Some people don't know how the fuck to put it back together. A lot of people are professionals at it. And I'm working my way to be the professional at that. So I'm going to end the show now. So happy Thanksgiving. If you haven't already, it would make my day if you could leave a review on the show. If you're listening on Spotify, just click the 3 dots on the show page and then click rate and then drop however many stars you feel like this show deserves. So obviously I'd like you to leave a 5-star. That would be cool. But if you don't feel like the show is 5-star worthy, then do not leave a 5-star review. I'd love it if they were all 5s from now and forever, but it is what it is. So just want to say thank you. Love you guys, and I will see you in 5 minutes for the sales call roleplay. Fuck me.